we are.
Game day.
Start of the NHL season.
Puck drops.
Before we get into Oilers, let's quickly get you to weigh in on our topic from earlier. We tied into the ATM thefts that are happening in Alberta.
That ATM theft from the other day was in my hometown.
Oh, legal.
You're from Legal, right?
Yeah, they.
I had no idea.
I called my dad about it, and I was just like, "Is this the talk of the town?" He's like, "Oh, they're all gathered around the hole."
I think it's the same people that have been doing it from town to town. I think they're just moving around the Alberta, right?
Like, how much cash is in one of those ATMs? We were trying to figure it out. Like in a small town of less than 2,000 people, how much cash
5,000 maybe?
Like, it has to be
something like that. But isn't there like the dye packs in there and everything?
Do they do that?
Or is that a myth?
Or is that a movie thing?
I saw that in Trailer Park Boys and Breaking Bad, so I just assumed
So
it was
then I would
real.
assume it's historically accurate.
I wonder if the guys, because they're all still around, right? The Trailer Park Boys are all still hanging out in Nova Scotia. I wonder if they are taking credit for this.
Best crime I've ever seen was, remember Russell, Manitoba, the liquor store got robbed, and the guy on camera was wearing full goalie equipment? Remember that one?
That's ballsy.
Goes running through in full goalie equipment.
You can't see
They
me.
got video of him running away from the scene, like in hockey gear like this. It was awesome.
Can't catch you can't find.
All right. So what kind of criminal would you be?
Well, I feel like I'm a pretty nice guy, so I wouldn't want to hurt anybody individually, but I could see myself really shining in an ensemble, some kind of Ocean's 11 type scenario.
okay.
But I wouldn't be George Clooney or Brad Pitt. I would be like Casey Affleck minus all the allegations. I feel like I could really shine as an auxiliary part of a major crime.
I signed up for Flasher for similar reasons.
Yeah, he wants to be a sexual offender.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. You want to be on a list.
He never wants to live by a school again.
So we'll get into the Oilers after we talk about what team you think is going to surprise us the most this year in the NHL. There's always the one where it's like, wow, look at Vegas. Look at what, you know what I mean? Every year we have
Some people are
one.
saying that Vegas is going to be another Cinderella story this year.
Can they be a Cinderella story
I
when
don't
they
know.
keep taking runs, though?
I think if they keep doing it, it's like...
That's not a Cinderella story anymore.
I think it's more amazing than the longer they keep doing it.
I hate to say it. Well, my heart says nobody expects the Oilers to do anything, and I can see them surprising, but I hate to say that I think the Vancouver Canucks could actually do something.
That's my team. I was
hate
going
to say
pick and the Sens, too. The Sens...
I hope
Sens
not.
could have a good year.
Like, Vancouver's got a
They got
lot
no
of
goaltending.
offensive threats.
Yeah.
Jacob Markstrom and Ned is very good. I could see them doing something, as much as it pains me to say.
Okay. All right. Well,
I hate it.
Somebody asked, because we got a text here, somebody said, they're not making the playoffs this year, the Oilers. And I said, I think they have a shot. That's what I said. And he said, what's different than last year? What would you say is different than last year?
The
for
entire
Oilers?
bottom six.
Yeah.
Last year, the bottom six produced so little offense that it was the worst combined total in 44 years.
Wow.
There is no way they will be that bad again. Zero chance. And also, again, I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid. It is primetime Kool-Aid season. I just think that Dave Tippett did so much with so many horrible teams in Arizona that when you have a Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl on your team, that he's going to be able to turn it into something positive.
I said James Neal's going to score 25 goals this year, too.
Real deal, James Neal.
Yeah.
I've got him. My
Does-
big, bold prediction is that he's going to get a hat trick in October.
There we go.
but does James Neal have the ability to prop this team up on his shoulders and
Not
carry him
prop,
any
but
distance?
added secondary offense.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's all I'm saying is I like James Neal, but I don't think he's a game changer. I sort of agree with most of the predictions about the Oilers. I think they'll be lucky to get into the playoffs. I'd like to see them get into the playoffs, but I don't know if they've got enough going here.
It's a redemption tour, man. I think that they could. I think James Neal is going to vastly outscore Milan Lucic. And again, goal scoring was a massive problem for the team last year.
I don't disagree with you there.
Again, I'm hopeful. Maybe I'm delusional, but hey, it's the season opener tonight, so that's the perfect time for delusions.
That's what I said to this text, too. I said, I just want to be optimistic for one day.
Yeah, just
give me
like
that.
give me a couple of weeks before the team crushes my soul again.
Yeah.
Just like let me be happy, man. That's all I ask.
I still, even when it was obvious 2 weeks into the season last year that we were on our track for another disappointing year from the Edmonton Oilers, McDavid, I'm sorry. I love watching that kid play hockey, man.
Of course.
He is so fun to watch. And it's so hard not to be excited about the Edmonton Oilers when we have Draisaitl and we have Connor McDavid on our team, right?
Absolutely.
Even last night watching the TSN panel talk about the upcoming season and how everything's going to play out. They do their predictive thing every year at this time. They were saying when those two are on the ice, they look like an elite NHL squad.
It's magic.
It is.
The problem is when everybody else is on the ice. So, like, here's hoping that what Ken Holland did this summer is actually going to change that, where it doesn't have to depend, the team doesn't have to depend solely on Connor and Leon.
There you go.
Mike Smith in net tonight, you think?
Well, I'm hoping, man. I got a bet
announced.
with Jason Gregor. I bet him $20 that Mike Smith would get the opening night start, and he said there's no way, and it's looking that way, so I might have a cool 20 sliding into my pocket later.
There is Baggedmilk. Thanks for the visit, my friend.
Thanks, boys.